In a nearby city ended with lights and sirens and fear and sadness. Good afternoon, I'm Giovanni LeBron.
And I'm Andy Olson. Thank you for joining us today. The basketball team was on a bus that was hit head-on the interstate. By the end of the night, 2 people were dead. We have team coverage today. We start with TV 10's Ashley Antonini. She was at the scene last night.
Oh, it happened right in front of me. Whoa. Yeah, this driver almost hit me.
This driver grabbed his phone and started recording just after he was nearly hit by a semi coming at him on I-74. He said he saw the crash in his rear view mirror and heard it. It was loud.
I heard it. I jumped about 10 foot.
That sounded like a thunder, didn't it?
State police confirmed what he'd seen.
We have a 2-vehicle crash on I-74 in the westbound lanes, and it appears that we have a wrong-way driver, which we believe was the semi, driving the wrong direction and struck the school bus head-on.
First responders worked to comfort the members of the Normal West girls basketball program. They were on their way back from a game earlier in Champaign.
Multiple people have been transported for injuries to local area hospitals, and we'll get information updated as soon as we can.
Someone told the man recording that the driver was okay.
He's alive. Oh, okay. He's talking. He wants to get out. He's trying to move.
That is true for the bus driver, but not the driver of the semi. The semi-truck driver died, and he has been identified as a 34-year-old man from Iowa.
The course of action is our traffic crash reconstruction team is here. They arrived on scene. They're going to start a reconstruction. The roadway will be closed for multiple hours. We do have it rerouted. All westbound traffic is being rerouted at Downs, and it will continue to be probably overnight.
I'm Ashley Antonini for TV 10 News.
From the time the news first got out, parents of the students on the bus were told not to go to the scene, but to gather at Normal West High School. TV 10's Liam Donahue went back there this morning for an update. And he joins us now live in the studio. Liam.
At Normal West, they like to say that West stands for where everyone succeeds together, and they've been leaning on each other for support since this news first broke. This morning, they offered an update and support. There is a somber mood at Normal West this morning. Many of the students coming to school with little knowledge of the crash that occurred last night. Principal Dave Johnson gave an update on the conditions of those on the bus.
The 8 players on board were transported to local hospitals with non-life-threatening injuries. Coach Steve Price was transported to St. Francis last night in Peoria, and although he has multiple broken bones that will require surgery, he is on the path to recovery. The bus driver's condition, unfortunately, I do not have information or an update on that.
5 of the 8 students on the bus have already been released from the hospitals they were taken to last night, and Superintendent Mark Daniel is feeling emotional today.
We've greatly appreciated the support that we've received from our state superintendent to districts across the state. Even districts in other states have contacted us and shared their thoughts and their support and their prayers for us. And I would say from looking at the condition of that bus, we probably witnessed a miracle.
Grief counselors are currently at the school and are available for students who need to see them. The volunteer who died, Charles Crabtree, was well known to many students and to the administrators as well.
And I also would like to add that, again, our thoughts and prayers go out to our other staff members, because Mr. Crabtree also had a daughter who is one of our EOPs, one of our administrative assistants in one of our buildings as well.
I am sad to share that longtime basketball volunteer and Normal West supporter Charlie Crabtree passed away due to these injuries. Charlie was a former bus driver for Unit 5 for many years and just had a special way of connecting with students.
The principal mentioned that Crabtree has been a bus driver for Unit 5, but to clarify, he was not driving the bus last night. The principal also said that Crabtree had been volunteering at the school during the time that his own kids were students. I'm Liam Donahue reporting. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Liam. Crabtree was a lifelong resident of the Twin Cities, graduating from Bloomington High School in 1964. Crabtree was also a Patriot, serving in the United States Air Force after his time at BHS. Crabtree worked in Bloomington, serving as a computer operations manager at Country Financial for 36 years. After surviving prostate cancer in 2001, Crabtree drove for Unit 5 for 11 years before retiring in 2009. Recently, he was able to stay involved by volunteering with athletics at Normal West. Crabtree is survived by his wife Kathleen and his 2 daughters, Nicole and Candace.
Bloomington police have now released the name of the man shot to death on the near west side Wednesday morning. 20-year-old Egerton Dover was pronounced dead at the scene, becoming the 11th homicide victim of the Twin Cities this year. According to Dover's Facebook page, he is a graduate of University High School in Normal. No arrests have been made in the case yet. McLean County Coroner Kathy Michael announced an autopsy will take place today. In an attempt to get closer to their patients, OSF Healthcare has opened a new, unique location in Normal. TV 10's Vince Maltese has the story.
A ribbon-cutting ceremony and blessing was held for the new OSF facility.
3, 2, 1.
First, we will bless this new crucifix, which will be given a prominent place in our new lobby.
Ergo treats minor illnesses and injuries 365 days a year.
One thing that is very unique is this being in a retail clinic. We really want to place these facilities in places where, again, people live and work and play.
Everything is brand new with a modern feel.
The design of this clinic really addresses our patients' wants to be treated kindly, with great service, quickly, and with a high level of quality.
But Ergo is not only good for families,
but also for businesses who need occupational health services such as employee physicals, injury care, or drug testing.
After the ceremony, people discussed OSF and toured the new facility.
Some of the people were nervous. I said,
Our commitment is to continue to bring to you modern, innovative ways to deliver care that are more convenient, more accessible, but still obtaining that very high level of quality that you've come to know OSF for.
They will officially be open on December 11th starting at 8 a.m. Reporting for TV 10 News, I'm Vince Maltese.
An open house for residents to see the new facility will be held this Saturday. There will be coffee and baked goods. The tiebreakers of all tiebreakers. The longest season in sports just got a game longer. Number 163. Welcome back to TV 10. I'm Giovanni LeBron here with your sports. Now moving on to the gridiron of Monday Night Football. Chiefs, Broncos, here we are in the second quarter, tied up 3-3, and Mahone will scramble over to the left, and will he squeak in for the touchdown? Yup, cool as ever. Look at him brush himself off. Now on to the fourth quarter here. Mahone again will scramble over to the left, and with his left hand gets it tossed out and a first down. What a play there. Wow, look at that. Left-handed, can do it all. Amazing. Here we are in the fourth quarter. Broncos up by 3, and Mahone will hand it off, and there you go. Hunt will squeeze in there, and the Chiefs will take it 26-23 to take the lead. They will move on to win the game. Now for October baseball, tiebreaker game 163, and MVP candidate Yelich will poke one into center field. That will score 1 run. Here we go, Rizzo, bottom of the 5th, deep right field with 1 swing. Rizzo ties the game up. Wow, Wrigley is on their feet, praying to take the NL Central. He'll get a standing ovation. Other MVP candidate, Javi Baez, couldn't handle the pressure with a strikeout there. Now moving on to the top of the 8th, base hit up the middle, one run will score. That'll make it 2-1 Brewers. They will go on to add in another run. Brewers will take the NL Central 3-1. Cubs moving on to the wild card game. Now on to La La Land. Here we go. Belich up with a bomb in the bottom of the 4th. 1 man on, deep to right field. Bellinger will put up the score 2-0. Here we are in the bottom of the 5th. Muncy, deep left field. Oppo Taco with another man on base. That'll make it 4-0. Dodgers over the Rockies. Look at Puig there, hyped. Buehler up to bat. The pitcher will poke one over to right field, and that will score another one. Kike Hernandez just sliding in to make it 5-0. Here we go, bottom of the 9th. And Arenado, deep left field, he will try to claw back for the Rockies to try to get it going, but it will not be enough, and the Dodgers will stay in LA, Rockies making their way to Wrigley. Are you confident in tonight with your Cubbies, Andy?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You think they're going to take it?
I don't think there's a shot that we lose.
Oh,
100%.
The Rockies look upset. I think they might want to try to make a comeback.
Cubs are upset too.
Everybody's upset. After the break, we have your weather recap for the week.
And we take a look at how sorority here on campus is trying to make a difference.
Both the men and women of Illinois Wesleyan soccer have been almost unstoppable this season, and the American League wild card was practically a home run derby. Welcome back to TV 10. I'm Giovanni LeBron with your sports. But first, a former Bloomington High School basketball star has passed away. Ron Curry was 48 and an all-state basketball player in the 80s for Bloomington High School. Curry went on to play college ball at Arizona and Marquette University. Curry went to play professional in countries such as France, Spain, Australia, Israel, and others. Curry leaves behind a wife and 4 daughters. Now, the men couldn't take care of business, but maybe the women can. Women's soccer, the Titans take on North Central College Wednesday night in Naperville. The Titans would take this win 2-0 on the road. The goals coming from Rachel White with her first goal of the season and Flower Eddington with her 7th goal of the season. This one pushes the Titans 8-2-1. The Titans face North Park University this Saturday for homecoming at 4:30. After 9 long seasons in the Independent Frontier League, the Normal Corn Belters will be moving to a new league. Wednesday, team president Steve Malliate told the Pantographs staying in the Frontier League isn't a long-term option for the organization, and that sometimes change is good as much as it hurts. The Corn Belters will join a college woodbat league in 2019, though they have yet to say what league they will be going to. Don't worry, they will still be playing at the Corn Crib, and they will still be called the Corn Belters. Now on to the big leagues. American League wildcard game. Winner moves on to face the Bo Sox. Here in the top of the first, all rise. Aaron Judge, deep left field, puts the Yankees up 2-0. The Bronx is bumping. Here in the bottom of the 6th, Luke Voigt. Is it going to make it over the short porch? No, it's going to bounce off the wall, and he will chug in to third base. Aaron Hicks and Aaron Judge will make it in safely, and that will be a stand-up triple for Luke Voigt. Here we are in the bottom of the 8th inning. Deep left field, moonshot. Will it stay fair? And it does. Blacata. There you go. Giancarlo Stanton, look at the Cuban Missile is excited. There you go. And the Yankees will win that game 7-2. Bring on Boston. The Yankees look ready for that division series.
I just don't want to talk about the wild card games.
Right. Yeah,
after Tuesday night,
some wild card games don't go the way you want it to, but there's always next year, Andy.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you. Coming up after the break, we'll recap your weekend weather.
And we'll wrap the show up with a warm tortilla for National Taco Day.